Have you ever felt like you were slowly losing yourself in a marriage, as if every day you're shrinking a little more, drowning in a sea of confusion and self-doubt? If you've been through this, you're not alone. Emotional, psychological, and verbal abuse often hide behind a mask of love, but the truth is, they are corrosive forces that slowly break down who you are, leaving scars deeper than you can imagine. Here are 10 ways an abuser destroys you emotionally in a marriage. Emotional abuse leaves you perpetually on edge. One moment, they shower you with love and affection, making you feel like you're their world, and the next, they tear you down with subtle insults or manipulative behavior. Over time, you're left in a constant state of confusion. What's real and what's manipulation? The highs feel euphoric, but the lows are devastating, and you never know when the next emotional punch will land. For example, they might tell you, "I love you so much," but you could really lose a few pounds, leaving you feeling both loved and unworthy at the same time. Psychological abuse is about twisting your reality, making you question your sanity. An abuser will often use gaslighting, telling you that your memories aren't correct, making you feel like you're overreacting, or denying things they've said or done, even when it's clear. They break down your confidence in your own perceptions, turning you into someone who feels like they can't trust themselves. For example, after they yelled at you for something small, they'll tell you, "I didn't yell. You're just too sensitive. I don't know why you're making this a big deal." Mental abuse comes in the form of constant criticism, undermining your choices, and belittling your intellect. They may belittle your ideas, your job, or your interests until you feel stupid or worthless. It's a slow and deliberate process of chipping away at your identity until you don't recognize the person you've become. For example, every time you express an opinion, they say things like, "You don't know what you're talking about," or "No one cares about your opinion anyway," leaving you silenced and second-guessing yourself. Verbal abuse is about using hurtful words as weapons. Insults, screaming, name-calling. It's designed to cut through your self-esteem and leave you reeling. The wounds from harsh words may seem invisible, but they can scar your soul for years. "You're such a failure. I'm surprised anyone ever put up with you." These words linger in your mind long after they've been said, reinforcing a narrative of inadequacy. An abuser may take full control of finances to make you feel powerless and dependent on them. They might limit your access to money, sabotage your work, or manipulate you into feeling guilty for spending on anything for yourself. This type of control strips away your autonomy, leaving you feeling trapped and isolated. They give you a set allowance and monitor every purchase you make, telling you how to spend your money, while they freely spend on whatever they want. You feel guilty for buying yourself something as simple as a cup of coffee. Humiliation can happen in front of others or behind closed doors, but it's always designed to make you feel small and unworthy. They might make cruel jokes at your expense, mock your appearance, or expose your vulnerabilities in ways that embarrass you deeply. Over time, this erodes your self-confidence. They might call you lazy in front of friends, turning your personal struggles into a public spectacle. You feel like you're being stripped of your dignity, piece by piece. Intimidation involves using threats or gestures to make you feel fearful and powerless. This could mean a raised voice, slamming doors, or using their physical presence to make you shrink in fear. The constant threat of anger or violence keeps you on alert, making you afraid to speak up or even exist freely. For example, they might throw objects or punch the wall near you, sending a clear message that your safety is in their hands and their control is all-encompassing. The silent treatment is an insidious form of emotional abuse. They withdraw their love, affection, and communication as a means of control, punishing you with their silence until you beg for their attention or approval. This leaves you feeling invisible and unworthy of care. You ask, "What's wrong?" And they coldly ignore you, leaving you to wonder what you've done wrong. Your mind races, but you never get closure, only more confusion and emotional withdrawal. Name-calling is a direct attack on your dignity. The abuser may label you with degrading names like stupid, crazy, or useless, which isn't just about the insult. It's about redefining who you are in their eyes. Over time, these labels become internalized, and you begin to believe them. "Why do I even bother with you? You're just a burden, or you're so messed up, no wonder no one else cares about you. Betrayal trauma occurs when the abuser repeatedly breaks trust in devastating ways. They might cheat on you, lie about serious issues, or expose your most intimate secrets. This betrayal crushes your sense of security in the relationship, leaving you with lingering feelings of rejection and heartbreak. You discover they've been lying about where they were or who they've been seeing. The gut-wrenching pain of finding out someone you trusted with your heart has deceived you over and over again shatters the foundation of your love. Emotional and psychological abuse in a marriage is a silent killer. It erodes your sense of self-worth, your mental clarity, and your ability to trust, whether in others or yourself. But you do not have to stay broken. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward healing, and seeking help is the second. You are worthy of love, respect, and a life where you don't have to shrink to fit someone else's toxic view of you.